For the tenacious 86-year-old Yoshua Neiditz, surviving has been a way of life, evading Nazis in his native Poland and hiding out with the partisans, logging one lucky escape after another. But an estimated 6 million Jews were murdered in the Second World War, including his entire family.
I never
wanted to think about it. It makes me anxious to relive it. It's not good for my mind.
Now, 67 years later, he has found the courage to dig up his horrific memories, share his testimony, and record the names of his family members in the main database of the Nazi genocide. The Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial and Museum has launched what could be a last-chance campaign to get the remaining Holocaust survivors to record the names of the Jews murdered in the war. A media campaign across Israel, home to the largest living concentration of Holocaust survivors, has urged them to come forward and give the names of those who died.
We're really in a race against time. Time is passing, and we don't know how many more years we have left to be able to speak with actual witnesses who still hold in their memories this information.
Guided by the principle that every victim has a name, Yad Vashem began the monumental task a decade after the Second World War ended, and today, nearly 4 million victims have been identified. The campaign has generated hundreds of telephone calls a day, and volunteers are dispatched to the homes of the survivors to help them fill out the forms. Volunteers like Zahava Schwartz, whose parents went through the Holocaust, have been reaching out to the survivors.
Now they feel that they are old and they have to talk about it because otherwise it will be forgotten.
I'm standing in the Valley of the Lost Communities. Etched on the walls here are the names of the communities which were destroyed by the Nazis in World War II. Commemorating is a very important thing for the Jewish people. And this week, the Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial and Museum have launched a campaign, a last-ditch attempt to try to get the survivors of the Holocaust to fill out testimonials and the names of their relatives so that they're able to collect all the names of the people killed by the Nazis in the Holocaust.
For many survivors, this really is the last opportunity to bear witness to what they know. If they know that the help is there, then they will reach out.
The most important thing is for a person who has suffered through this to tell it like it was during the Nazi times, the annihilation of the Jews, that this be documented by the media.
Yad Vashem says it has no dialogue with Holocaust deniers, but there is no doubt the list could serve as a rebuttal to those who say it was exaggerated.
I know that the issue of Holocaust denial, which is rampant today, is an incentive for some of them, the survivors, to say, listen, this was my family. I know who they were. Each page of testimony with the name of the person who actually knew that individual is in itself a testimony against Holocaust denial.
From the Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial and Museum, this is Aryeh O'Sullivan reporting for the Media Line.